Okay, fire signs. So we're using a new deck. It's a little different. The energy is very, very different. It's much more like hippie, spiritual. If you don't like it, leave me a comment. I will not use it again. I'll just keep it for personal readings, okay? Before I start, Sagittarius, and the artwork's really beautiful in case you guys want to see. Let me get you an oracle and flip some decks here to give you a start, a beginning. Okay, your guess is as good as mine, but hopefully this resonates with somebody. I don't know all these oracles yet, and since I'm an intuitive reader, I'm just going to say somebody's kite's broken and leave it at that. I do see some sort of coming together celebration with multiple people, very successful feeling, energy. Maybe, you know, it's business, maybe it is pleasure. We'll find out. And I have the Ten of Wands. So with the Ten of Wands here, I do feel like you're going to hear about some sort of situation that is going to lift some sort of burden for you. But with this deck, this burden is going to come down sort of it's a very abrasive card, where when the burden is finally taken off your back, it's almost like it leaves you in shock and you're not going to really know what to do. You know, sometimes when we're in a situation that is very hard on our nervous system, we have a hard time recovering after the fact, right? We need a lot of rest, we need a lot of relaxation, we have to like reset our nervous system. Okay, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What would you like Sagittarius to know? I'm getting the smell of vanilla. For those of you that that's gonna have some sort of impact on you. Could be baking, or maybe somebody's wearing that scent around you. Okay, so once again, I see you dropping a heavy burden, which is very good. I do feel like the irony is you're coming out as heavily emotional right now. I feel like you might even spend a couple days like drinking heavily. For those of you that don't drink, just dealing with the situation in like a less productive way. You know, maybe you sleep all day or something like that. Where I feel like you got wrongfully judged for a situation. I do see somebody coming in almost like to the rescue. Not to the rescue meaning like they're going to fix or resolve the entire problem, but more of the fact that like there'll be a shoulder to cry on, or they're going to like get you up out of bed and be like, no. Like we've got this handled, and it does get handled. Okay, so ultimately this is going to turn out quite well. For some of you, it might even be a court situation that, you know, doesn't go in your favor, but turns out to be like the best thing that could happen. Failure to make decisions over here. I feel like it's a very difficult decision for you, because although it looks very the number 10 is relevant to you, Sagittarius, but although it looks like very straightforward, this, if I just do A, B, and C, like I'm gonna get to whatever it is that I desire, it's not that easy. Like there's lots of different implications that are causing you to really have to like take the time to make a head over heart decision or a heart over head decision, depending on what it is, right? I do see that somebody is going to reach out to you and And I feel like that's whatever they say to you is going to help you with that decision making. You're going to have like an aha moment where you're like, okay, you know what? I didn't look at it this way. You're right. You know, perhaps I've been, you know, focused too much on one thing and not the other. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sagittarius, take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. This is your time frame of a potential illness. Okay? It is also going to be around the time that I see that you come out of money for a situation. I don't know why. If it's not you, it's somebody who's close to you. Somebody is coming out of money. It's like a kind of significant amount of money. It could even be that you don't have insurance and you end up in the hospital with some sort of ailment and can't pay the bills, something like that, okay? But it doesn't have to necessarily be you. It could be just somebody that is close to you. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sagittarius. I do see a love connection. This is... For some of you Sagittariuses, I do feel like you are going to gift something very important that is going to progress your relationship, if you're in a relationship, okay? That's going to progress your relationship and sort of like solidify it. For others of you, that is not the case. It's somebody else is going to gift your person something because they want to have a relationship with this person, so just be mindful of that. I'm seeing I'm not gonna say. I don't know why. I want to say Hawaii is relevant, but I'm not really sure why. We're doing a reading, okay? Okay. I do see, like I said, I think that I do feel like there is a situation where for many of you, it's going to just be your relationship's better. What's wrong? My dog has been crying all day. I don't know why. But this could be half and half, Sagittarius. I really don't know. You know, I mean, nobody's going to go through the same things, but I really see this toxic person sort of like going after your person, if that makes sense, okay? So keep that in mind. It's like a pretty strong pursuit as well. The number 5 would be relevant. So 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, or they're a 5 life path, or born on the 5th. Ultimately, I will tell you that I think that they eventually leave. I do think that else they walk away, or in this situation with your person, if that's not the case and you guys are fine, I feel like you guys are going to march into something financial together. We do have the 2 of Pentacles. We also have the 8 of Pentacles. So it's like you guys are going to come together to build something, and it does look financial, okay? Like, I don't know if you guys, you know, open a pizza joint together, or you just, you know, combine income and go into some sort of investment. It looks pretty prosperous as of now. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Can I get you something? Mm-hmm. Do you need me? Because I'm almost done, okay? Mm-hmm. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Yep, you can. Okay, so for those of you in the future who, you know, planned some sort of like a trip, whether or not the full moon will be relevant to this situation, okay? some sort of trip that is planned, or could even be a car issue for some of you with the wheel here. I do feel like you were going somewhere or will be going somewhere, or some sort of travel situation, and it will not happen, okay? Something's gonna, whether it's a vehicle issue or a timing issue, or you have to reschedule, something is going to happen, okay? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For those of you that are single and looking, okay, that like looking to actually get into a relationship, it could be an air sign. This person doesn't really, I feel like you'll jump into it fairly quickly. It could be while you're on a trip or a vacation or out and about in a different location of that what you're used to. Be careful about this person, because I do think that there's something about them that you're just not seeing, because we do have the moon here. We have dogs barking, and like, in my opinion, if your dog doesn't like somebody, you should be warned. What is it that Sagittarius is not seeing about this person? You're definitely going to like this person, Sag. They're going to come across as one way, but they're not. This is your time frame. They're very demanding, and they're definitely out for something. Okay, so they may come, you may meet this person again. It feels very romantic. This feels like a love interest, but for some of you, maybe this is going to be business or a new friend. But with you holding out bouquet of flowers in the card, I just really feel like this, the majority of you, this is a romantic situation. This person definitely is like, I don't know, it's almost like when they, you know, they show you the princess side of them, but they're really a hag, you know, that kind of feeling. That's the only way I can like explain it. And then you have the Tower immediately after, so it's going to cause some sort of issue for you with the Tower. I'm seeing how do you say that? Adobe, those clay houses with the, I don't know why I'm seeing that. Yeah. What is this Tower here for Sagittarius? What I just said, Sagittarius. Huge rejection. This person would end up screwing you over big time, and throwing you right back into misery. You're getting the new moon as well, so that's probably the period of time this would happen. I do see a wish fulfillment happening, though. Okay, so going back to what I said before, a wish fulfillment here for those of you that are Sag. I think I've said this to you before, and you guys are just going to think I'm insane, okay? Give it time. Don't jump into anything crazy with anybody romantically. I do see you having some sort of wish fulfillment. It is a romantic situation with 2 cups here. With the 8 of cups, I feel like you two probably separated at some point, okay? But there's a lot of passion here with the Ace of Wands. There is this reconciliation. There is this like need for you two to be together. And I feel like the both of you are really like stuck in your own heads about, you know, what the relationship is or would become. I feel like this is, I'm getting spring here, guys. So I don't know if this already happened or this will happen in the spring. I'm not really sure. But once again, you're reading Pisces. Keep that in mind. This would be somebody that you guys may not have talked for a while. I don't see fighting or anything. I just see The number 5 is irrelevant again. I just see that there was lack of change. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm going to feed my little munchkin, and I hope this helps.